Each week we check out a new gun museum. We call it the Firearm Museum Tour. A big part of our Gun Show Loophole tour is checking out the firearms museums around the country. And we know that they're all interested in getting more visitors and more awareness. So we're going to help by featuring a new museum each week. In a tour of the firearms museums of the United States. This time we're going to go to Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C., and take a look at our National Firearms Museum, which is provided by the NRA. It's at the NRA building, which is just outside of D.C. If I can find the page here. There we go. The NRA building is just outside of D.C. I don't know, it depends on traffic and stuff, but the highway comes in. You're going to go past a Civil War battlefield, and then you take an exit, and you're at the building. When you drive up to the building, you'll drive through that little white spot as a tunnel there at between the two towers, and you'll drive in, and this is the parking lot behind the building, and you've got the east and west tower. The NRA building was built in '98, so it's fairly new, and the museum was located or permanently placed in the first floor of the west tower. It's free. It's open almost every day. It's a nice, comfortable building. It's really accessible. So let's take a look. Photography is allowed. There's plenty of things to take photographs of. Of course, we feature it in our calendar as well. Now, this is a visitor's guide that I picked up, I think, in 2001, because this is not really the layout anymore. But this is what the layout looked like originally when they first opened the museum, and it gives us a pretty good idea of what it's like now. They've changed things around a little bit. Now the visitor center, or excuse me, the gift shop is in this section. They've cleaned up the lobby and created this section as the bookstore and gift shop. The entrance to the museum is here now, and this whole front room is a gallery of expensive and fancy guns. Then as you walk through, you'll get kind of chronologically history of the creation of firearms. As you walk through the museum, you'll get some sporting arms, you'll get some military, you'll get some historic, then you'll have a changing. This display changes with what's happening. You know, they change that room out a bit. And then you got some permanent displays. So this is again the north side of that west building, and really cool collection of stuff. Now there's quite a few guns, but it's also the way that they're laid out and the dioramas. So they'll kind of pour pictures here, but it's not just collections like this where you see piles of guns in a stack, but also I can't find it. Some things like this where they show you what's happening, like how guns are made, or how they would have been back at the time. So it's an informational museum as well as just an educational museum. Worth checking out. Again, it's free, and a very interesting, not just in quantity, but a lot of interesting specimens there as well. So we've been checking out the firearms museums of the United States. If you're planning on attending our National Firearms Museum at the NRA headquarters there outside of D.C., let us know if you've been there before. Looking forward to your descriptions of your tour. Let us know in the comments what you think. Till next time, thanks for watching. So let us know what you think. We'll be watching the comments wherever you find the video, over on gunstreamer.com or on guntube.org. Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals at gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.